this is an episode from YDL 5, and in this episode I'll be showing you how to take power from the end of the combination lock. And so let's get started. And we'll also be making a reset for all of this, so yeah. On the reset, I'm not sure if it's the best you could do. So if you know about redstone, you can go ahead and change it, but if not, I would just leave the reset where it is. Because it works, it shuts the door and resets all the combinations. Alright, so the way you're going to want to take power is just place a block, and we'll use orange. Place a block next to this, and when this torch comes on, which will be through all the AND gates, you'll have to go through all of them before this torch can turn on. And so you'll be taking power from that torch. So you can just go ahead, and I'm going to use 2 blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm going to go ahead and type in the combination. And so it will be active, so I won't have to count. I feel like I can't talk. I sound a bit stuffy. Okay, so that, as you can see, you can type it in pretty fast, and it's giving me power, so yeah. I'm just going to go on ahead and stretch it this way, and yeah, I'll just, obviously you can power anything that requires redstone, so pistons, the doors, the note blocks, to, I don't know, alright, so now that you've came down here, so this will be going to whatever, and we'll just, I don't know, we'll create something later. And then, if it's a door, you're going to want to go down. And this is also basic redstone mechanics. So this is the block your door's on. You can place a torch and go down. You most likely not see bedrock, but yeah. So then that turns the torch off, which will cause the door to be closed. And then when yeah, you actually need an inverter if you're doing this exact design. So you would just do just like that, which will cause the door to be opened when this is turned on. So yeah, that's how you do a door. Shit. We don't need grass. Okay, so that's how you do a door, so yeah, you can do it that way. Well, that's an iron or wooden door. Wouldn't really matter much if it was a wooden door, but alright, so you can also do pistons, note blocks, piston doors. I'm actually going to be doing a piston door, but I'll get to that later when I'm actually doing it. I'll just be doing a 3x2 piston door. Another thing that you can do is you can hook it up to a pulser, so whenever it's turned on, it would start like pulsing and it could play music or something. Okay, well anyway, let's go ahead and build the door, and magenta will be our line back to the beginning, so alright, and then yellow will be our door, so alright, we'll just grab some random block, bookshelves, and we'll do sticky pistons. Okay, so we'll just do our, I'm going to move it down a bit, 3x3 piston one, not bookshelves. We'll just do lattice. Okay, and then 2 blocks, and then space. And this is also kind of how you can do a 3 piston door. So block and redstone. So that's how you hook it up. Block. Well, that was our dirt. And you can go ahead and place lapis or whatever you want. And you're gonna want to and that's right along the line, so that's perfect. And this should open it. Then you can go ahead and dig down, and I'm going to. Okay, so then you can dig up. Repeater, redstone. Okay, so we're gonna have to put a repeater here, and they won't be about at the exact timing, so at the right timing. But alright, I actually know of a way that you can get the right timing. So right before you head into there, go ahead and do just like that, another repeater, and that will cause the doors to open at the same time. Okay, so now that you've got that set up, just go ahead and fill that back in. I'm just gonna throw down some lapis to make it look a bit better. And then we'll be adding the reset, and I'll be doing the 2 reset, which would be the button. So one would be the button and the other would be a pressure plate. So we'll get out some pressure plates, and this is simple. You just go like a few more blocks. I would just go, so this is right here, so I go 1, 2. Okay, so let me get back out the lapis. Okay, so place pressure plates on them, and I'm going to go ahead and clear this out under it. Okay, and I'm going to place blocks with redstone dust, which will cause the redstone to be powered standing on it. So then you can just build your way out or dig your way out, and then you'll head this way. And what I'm going to do is I will switch one of these to wood, and then I'll throw down an item, and then we'll have the ability to set up the repeaters correctly. And since I want this line to be run quickly, I'm going to use different types of repeaters, which these are before repeaters came out. And we'll make our repeaters pink, why the hell not. So you place a block with a torch, then another block, and I actually made this repeater, and then a torch, and then a block, spaced out one, and then as you can see, this line is on, and the output line is on too. So now you're going to want to go 1 block away. I'm not sure if anyone else has used that design, but that's just what I use. You do lose 1 block of that, and if you're wondering why we don't put it down here, it's because if we would have to put it here. And even when it's off, it's still being powered because of this torch. So we have to space one out and raise it up. So yeah, we'll just add another one here. And this doesn't add like the 1 tick delay, I don't believe. I mean, it might be slower. 95% sure it's faster. Okay, now what I usually do is I just like attach it right here. So our reset is pink wool, so should have actually been magenta, but whatever. Yeah, so I just built a little staircase here, and a block. Might not want to do a repeater, but whatever. And we will put redstone, 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 and we can place a block, or no, we can place a block with the torch. I don't know why I want to use the torch, but whatever. So now we can't do that. Just hook up the redstone wire. Sorry, I was trying to make it look a bit better, and that resets this last one, so even if we turn it on, it will still be off. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. See, that torch never changes because this is holding this on, which is powering this block, which is holding the torch off. And yeah, you can go ahead and use regular repeaters. I mean, yeah, but this is what I just decided to use. I'll actually change this because I just came up with a better idea. So yeah, you can use those repeaters, or you can use this type of repeater, which is basically right here where it's in. You just make a block, then a torch, and then we'll go ahead and unpower that. Then however far that goes, you break 2 blocks, a repeater, a torch, and now you repower this, and that should keep this one on, which should still be powering this one, but it's not powering that one. So we'll just fix that by adding a repeater. And I'm just going to use a repeater here because there's no real need to attempt to add like the torch repeater. And now we can fix this back for looks. And yeah, we're done pretty much. So yeah, if you ever want to make sure your stuff is safe, you can just build like this, and then you come down to like ladders and have to jump through lava and put levers in secret places and crap like that. So yeah, this is basically probably one of the most secure ways to hide or get rid of anything. Hide or to protect. And as you can see, all the torches are off. I probably should have slept. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and hit all the buttons in order. And you can, once again, you can change this to any different combination whatsoever. And the doors will open. And now we just walk across the pressure plates and they will close. Okay, now we actually have made a mistake. So we need pink wool and a torch. We need to move this one back, and we also need redstone. So yeah, that also requires us to move this back. Once again, that's our dog's try to ignore it. Okay, so now when we have the right combination in, seven, 8, 9. So now that the right combination is in, we'll walk through and step on the pressure plate. It will close. And now if you were waiting for the button that would do the exact same thing, what I would usually do is just move it up one and attach a button and press the button, and thus that will work. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Bye.